Good morning. It's Thursday. I've had a really rough week. Is it just me, or does it feel like we have collectively just overdone it and burned ourselves out at the end of last month? Because that's where I'm at. I started a new job, which is really exciting. It's my first time back having a proper job in 3.5 years, which is so exciting. Last week was our first week of training. It's back at the job that I worked at before I got sick and when I first started getting sick and I had to leave. So it's good because I can remember more stuff than what I thought I would. Last week was training. The days were a little bit longer, 6.5 hours, which just when you're chronically ill is a lot. And I really burnt myself out, but I've spent the last however many days in bed, and I've decided I'm going to go to the gym with my mum and my sister at midday today. Just go really light. I'm very lucky that the owners of the gym are really lovely and just will still help me push, but know that it's okay that I have my limits. Yeah, I've just done, I did my skincare. I've put a hair mask in because my hair is just struggling because it's just been a lot of bed. I need to go to the chemist. I was actually supposed to go yesterday and take my migraine injection yesterday, and I didn't. I just could not muster up the energy, and I had to drive there, and I knew that I wasn't safe to drive, so we're going there today. I've been eating stuff that I'm not supposed to and been vomiting and getting a lot of pain and reflux. So go team, been doing a really good job. I've just had a bit of an effort attitude, and I was already feeling really sick, so I was like, YOLO, may as well feel sicker. I regret that, I'm not gonna lie, but I am really struggling with my mental hunger. This week obviously going to be a bit of a shorter vlog, but let's just get to the chemist and get the day started. I'm in a towel, don't worry. I just had a shower and I'm just sitting on the floor trying to work myself back into the land of the living, land of the standing, really. I went to the gym with my mum and my sister, and it was really nice. I paced myself. I'm very proud of myself. I paced myself really well and had breaks when I needed to. I absolutely killed my back. Went too hard too fast a couple weeks ago and I've killed it. Sorry, I'm puffing from the shower. My allergies are killing me. I just did 2 nasal flushes, sinus flushes, and I just am not hungry. I've lost all sense of hunger, but I've had my feeds running most of the day up until the class, which was at 12:30, so probably until 12:20 today, which is good for me at the moment to have them running for so long. And my arm's getting tired from holding you up, so I'm going to put you down, stand up, and grab an icicle. I think I'm absolutely exhausted. It's going to be an early night tonight. I got up into the land of the standing and I am off to bed already. It's only 4:52, but I've had all my meds. I'm ready for bed. I have to wake up at 5 for work, so yay! Night-night! I've been on such a Death in Paradise kick lately. It's all I've been watching, and it's such a cozy show. I haven't watched it for so long. This is season 4, episode 8. It's so good. It is currently 6:02 a.m. and I have work at 7. Sorry about the lighting, it's pitch black outside and I need a light to get ready. So here we are. I thought I'd talk about work. So it's a retail job. I used to work this job before I got sick, had to stop studying, etc, etc. And they have been so supportive from the get-go. It was all a bit all over the place. It kind of snowballed, and quite quickly I was in and out of hospital and not doing very well. And obviously retail, you're on your feet for a long time. They were so supportive from the get-go. They would give me admin jobs to do so I didn't have to be on my feet for the full shift, and they were just really great. Eventually I just became too unwell. I was in hospital more than I was out, and it was time for me to say goodbye, which was really sad. But I've kind of known that it's been time for me to start looking for a job again. For a while, since the tube came in, I've had just so much more energy and mental clarity. I can think a lot easier. And so I wanted something. I just needed to have my brain working. I'm starting part-time uni next year, but I just wanted something to feel like I was contributing to society because I haven't done that for a while. So I was applying for jobs and looking for stuff. No one wanted someone who could do like 2, 4 to 5 hour shifts a week, which is very much my maximum at the moment. Obviously, I'd like to be able to work up my capacity and do more. So I'm using my phone as my mirror. So sorry about that. Yeah, so obviously I'd like to be able to work up my capacity, but that's all I can have at the moment. No one's looking for that for obvious reasons, and I was just getting really down on myself for not being able to find a job anywhere. But I thought that retail would be too much for me. I was like, it was just never an option for me to go back to this job. I saw on Seek that they were hiring, and I emailed my old boss, who's still the manager there, and I basically just said, like, this is what I need out of a job. She already knew about my health and stuff, which was really easy, and we'd stayed in contact over the years. I just said, like, this is what I need. Would that fit the company? Is it worth me applying for the job? And anyway, she rang me back that afternoon and offered me a job. So, yeah, it's been amazing. They're quite a big company, so they have online training. And because I've been out of it for 3.5 years, we all kind of just decided that it was probably best for me to go through the whole training and everything. I don't know what to do with my skin. We'll do a bit of colour. So, last week was my first week, and we did 2 days of Zoom training and 1 day of in-store training. They were all about 6 hours long, or 5 hours or something. I had the best time, and I felt like I was still energized because I just loved it. And then, so it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday slaughtered me. I realized how tired I was, and yeah, I absolutely just slaughtered myself. I very much had overdone it. So today is another in-store, kind of like a shadow shift, a training shift. There's actually 2 of us that started together, which is really nice. And one of my friends is taking the training. We've got that today, and it's 6.5 hours, I think. It's 7 to 1:30. What's that? 6.5 hours. Which makes me a bit anxious, but also I just have such a good time when I'm there. So, oh well. And it's also only a couple of weeks of longer shifts. And if that means that I will then be able to have a job and feel more like myself, get a bit more financial stability, and just be able to be around people again and stuff like that, then it's so worth it. So it's in town. I live about a 20-minute-ish walk away from town, but it's all downhill. And so I think I'm just going to walk in again. I did that last week. Slaughtered myself because I walked home and I was an absolute sweat ball when I got home. But it makes me feel so much better going in. Yeah, so today's a little bit longer. And then my quasi-mother-in-law, my sister's mum-in-law, who is just such a beautiful person, she owns a shop, and I'll put the details just down here because she's just makes the most incredible stuff. She basically just like reupholsters, she sews stuff, she does really cool, like, they're called knot Hawaiian shirts, and they're kind of like in the style of a Hawaiian shirt, but they're made out of like old tablecloths and stuff, like old like mambo material and things. It's really cool. She just does like such a good job, and she wants my mum and my sister and my help to model a few of her new creations today, and I'm absolutely dacking myself. I'm so nervous. So, fun fact, my sister actually was an international model for a while, which is quite fun. So maybe it runs in the family and I'll be amazing. I'm very nervous. It's obviously very chill. She's a local business and I love supporting her. She's just so lovely. My mum and my sister and I are really close, and so it's been really nice to have my sister's mother-in-law just be so nice, and her dad. Anyway, so I'm very worn out. I spent the last 4 days, like I think I said that yesterday, I've spent a very long time in bed, and I'm getting so much better at saying no to stuff, but I still feel a lot of guilt. I always just put lip balm as eye cream. Okay, which glasses do we wear today, team? What? These ones? You're gonna laugh because they're not that different glasses. These are more like Rita Skeeter glasses, or like a Harry Potter. Oh my god, I don't know. I think a Harry Potter. Or, I think a Rita Skeeter. Okay, wish me luck today. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it being a longer shift, but I'm also super excited, and I always feel really happy when I'm there. I have my fortnightly bloods to go to after, and then I have to go to this modelling gig. So I'll keep you updated. Hot tip if you're a tubie as well, I always put, so I have these syringes for like meds and flushes and things, and then I always take one with me everywhere for obvious reasons, and I put the cover for my tube on that, so if I ever have to like pause it, today I know we're like trying on some clothes and stuff, so when I have to pause it, I just put that on there, and then yeah, we're ready to go. It's 6:30 p.m. on Saturday and I have not got out of my pajamas all day. I feel like I've run 3 marathons in a day, but tomorrow is my last day of training at work. It was a lot of fun yesterday and it was really good to just like be back with customers, and it's just such a fun environment, so it was really fun. I was exhausted afterwards, got my bloods done, and then by the time I was at my sister's mother-in-law's shop, I was honestly just death. Like I looked like awful. I felt awful. And so she was really lovely. I didn't do any modelling, but mum and my sister did, and it was super cute. They were really cool photos. I'll put some up. I popped Death in Paradise on. I might watch another episode, or I might just try to go to sleep. I've set my alarm for 6:30. I don't start work until 10, but I want to be able to chill, have a shower, chill out. I'm waking up at 6ish anyway. I'm waking up at 6ish anyway. I've been sleeping quite well. I've been taking melatonin, which my psychiatrist prescribed, and it's just been helping so much with me getting to sleep. I still wake up throughout the night, but I was really struggling to get to sleep. Obviously very handy at the moment because I'm feeling so worn out. Night team. Morning. It is currently 8:46. I start work at 10, but my mum and I are going to go into town and have a quick coffee date, and we're going to leave at 9. So I'm just getting my pump and everything ready. I did forget to charge it last night. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and realized that I didn't have it charging, so I put it on to charge, and I'm really hoping that it's okay. Let's see. Okay, the battery's full, but I never know if that means that it's just been primed. It's just been charged, or if it's actually full. So we'll find out. Why? It doesn't shut properly. Oh well. Okay, I think we're back on. The bottle wasn't shut properly, which I do too often. So I just had to redo it. Anyway, feeds everywhere. I think that this feed smells like off Vegemite, and I know what you're thinking. Is it even possible for Vegemite to go off? I don't know, but I imagine this is what it would smell like if it could. I did sleep well last night. I got to sleep really well again, and yeah, slept really well, so that is a plus in my books. Something I've been thinking of recently, everyone, like in the body neutrality space, or the body positivity space, everyone talks about, like, you know, love your body, how much it does for you and all of that, and I love that. Like, I really do think that it's important for us to recognize how much our body does do for us, but I think it's also hard when you're like chronically ill, disabled. It is really hard to appreciate what your body does for you when it feels like your body is just eternally against you. And I've been thinking of that lately. Like, I am grateful for my body. I'm grateful for the fact that I can walk and I'm able to go to the gym sometimes and I've been able to go back to work. But also, I hate the fact that my body is constantly fighting against itself, and I am sad and I mourn for all the stuff that I've lost. And I think that that is pretty normal when you're chronically ill. And I think that it's something that people don't talk about because you feel guilty for not feeling grateful for everything that your body does for you. And I just want to let you know that if you're in that space as well, that it's totally okay to feel like you hate your body and you're grateful for it and you love it at the same time. You don't have to be eternally grateful and think that it's all rainbows and sunshine all the time, because it's not, and it's not for anyone, whether you're chronically ill or you're not. It's okay to have days where you are just sad in your own body, because that's just being human. Anyway, after that little rant, it's 10 to, I think. Wish me luck today. Morning. So work yesterday was really good. It was a long day and I'm not feeling very well. I was up all night coughing and stuff with my allergies, but here we are. I've had a shower. It's 6:15. I start work at 8, so I'll leave here at 7:30 to walk in today. So I don't have to pay for parking. Today's my last day of work until Thursday. Anyway, let's end this vlog here so I can start next week's vlog. Thanks for coming along for just a few days this week. I hope you all have a lovely day. If you liked today's video, then please give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to join the fam and see more, then click subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss more videos. Don't forget, life is tough, but so are we. See ya.